The green flag flies at the back. On the left-hand side is Ollie Goethe in the Trident. On pole in the Red Bull liveried high-tech, it's Sebastian Montoya. It's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor as we go racing in Melbourne for the first time in FIA Formula 3. It's a good start from Montoya. He keeps the pack behind, but the two lock up. It's Luke Browning and Ollie Goethe locking up into turn 2. That allows our pole sitter to get away for it for the time being. Sebastian Montoya leads. We're nearly 3 wide further back in the pack as Kaya Collette tries to find a way through in the red and the orange and black Van Amersfoort. Late on the brakes, there goes Ollie Goethe down into the gravel. Has he got an issue there as the rest of the pack make their way through? The Prama's trying to find a way through. That's Paul Aron finding the curve as he gets through on Zach O'Sullivan. Yellow flag in sector 1. There's the contact there. Luke Browning trying to move out to the left-hand side to get through on Goethe, and his front wing just nips the rear left tyre of Ollie Goethe. Here he is.
What are they doing?
Down to one, turn 6, he's airborne.
Goes straight over the curbs, and that was a scary one. And now on the exit of 10, he's on the curb again, keeps it on the wall, trying to get by Montoya. That's surely going to cause damage to that high-tech. Colapinto gets through, Collette gets through, and Paul Aron fighting as well. There's contact, they both go wide. We've got a Van Amersfoort racing car of Kaya Collette into the gravel. When it happens in Formula 3, it all happens. Montoya leads from Colapinto and Gabriele Mini in the number 15 Alpine livery F3 car, making hay as well, getting through on the Trident. Can the Prema find a way through too? Beganovic getting through on Leonardo Folarali, coming out of the final corner. He's right on the inside of turn 9, bails out of it, but in doing so just gets launched over the curve. And Colapinto says, thank you very much. Colapinto takes the lead here in FIA Formula 3 from Sebastian Montoya through turns 9 and 10. He's done what Luke Browning couldn't do. Colapinto takes the lead and gets the benefit of the DRS2.
Wow.
And that is car number 22 with a lot of damage in the front. That is the Rodin Carlin of Ido Cohen.
I expect what he's done is had some contact, and then the damaged cars basically refused to turn through the mid-corner of the normally flat-out sweeper of turn 8. Goodness me.
That is a Van Amersfoort racing car, and that is Tommy Smith, the Australian on home soil. And that is a big impact. The rear wing completely gone along with the rear left tyre. Disaster for his home race.
Yeah, I wonder where he's going to be able to get that to. Hopefully a safe place way away from the racing line. And Browning still descending through the field, unfortunately, with that penalty, and an absolute disaster, I'm afraid, for the British driver.
Now I think we're going to see what happens to Tommy Smith. Wide into the final corner and just completely smashes into the wall.
It depends. Yeah, he's just got wide, tried to stay in the throttle. Spinner as well. That's Ollie Gray through the exit of turn 2. Synchronised spinning, but yet another safety car then.
We enter the second of those 2 DRS zones. It goes open, but he has to look out for Paul Aron behind in the red and white Prema. The 2 Premas fighting against the high-tech Red Bull livery Montoya. O'Sullivan going the long way round on Montoya. Can he find a way through? They touch wheels. Montoya's still on the inside, but O'Sullivan keeps his foot in and gets the position from Montoya. O'Sullivan up to second, Montoya in third, and Paul Aron just sitting back and watching for now in fourth.
All of this leaving Colapinto completely off the hook out in the lead of the race. We've got a car off again in the barriers, and
it's Alex Garcia in the Yenza car, but there's still fighting going on for the time being. Dino Beganovic is all over the back of his teammate Paul Aron, who didn't have the best exit of turn 2. He'll get DRS, they'll both get DRS, and Montoya further up is still trying to find a way through on O'Sullivan. Here comes Beganovic round the outside of his Prema teammate. They almost catch up in the braking zone to Montoya, and Beganovic has to bail out of it, gets forced wide by his teammate and loses the position to Gabriele Mini, up to 5th.
And this, I think, is a little bit naughty for Aron, because he just runs him clean out of road.
You need to report this. He pushed me off completely. I was in front of him. Every single time this guy sees a teammate on the track, he's doing this.
We will finish this race under a safety car, which we never like doing, but Formula 3, I think we got enough action in that.
Given how the race has been, it does seem rather apt, actually, that this one finishes under the safety car. You've got to say, though, of this leading group, while we were running green, Colapinto did demonstrate something for me and handled the restarts beautifully, slowed them right down, and then delivered full beans across the road, and it will be Franco Colapinto then who comes across the line to win for MP in the first race of the weekend.
Colapinto takes the win on the top step of the podium once again for the Argentinian racer, backed by the Williams Academy. Zach O'Sullivan makes it a 1-2 for Williams Academy drivers in that Prema in second place, and the rookie Sebastian Montoya does get onto the podium. He started in first, he takes home third place.
Good job, man. Good job. Super happy for you guys.
Let's confirm the order then for you. The first bit of racing action here in Melbourne for FIA Formula 3, and it was indeed Franco Colapinto who took his first win of the season in front of Zach O'Sullivan. His first podium of the season in front of Sebastian Montoya, another first podium of the season. Sprint race winner collects his trophy.
Board member of the Australian